we're off from Sarchu right now. It's almost 10. Got a bit late. But yeah, I mean, the night was really cold. Closely to my estimate around 4 to 5 degrees. And I've developed severe headache since yesterday, so which is not reducing. I'm trying my best, let's say, to go wherever it's possible. So the target today is to reach Leh, because there is no network. I mean, there's no network since yesterday 2 p.m. from wherever we are riding, but basically from Darcha. So the first thing that we plan to do is get a SIM card. I believe Jio SIM cards work. I'm not sure which one, prepaid or postpaid, but one of them. So we're gonna pick up one of those. I currently hold the Airtel postpaid SIM card. I mean, anything apart from Jio does not work here, at least at Sarchu. Apparently, Jio also doesn't work continuously throughout. The local army forces need to power on the generator for the network to begin. This kind gentleman, where we're staying at his tent. He must have seen in the previous couple of seconds ago, right? So he lent us his phone and allowed us to make some calls. So yeah, hopefully, I mean, on our way back, if we're just stopping, if we are actually going to stay back at Sarchu, then that's going to be the preferred place. Tents usually cost around 1,000 rupees twin sharing. That's without food. And lastly, it has an attached bathroom, not fancy, just basically to do your stuff. But yeah, last night we actually did some stargazing, and man, oh man, I mean, the amount of stars that are there in the sky, we've got some good footage, some good pictures in fact. Not from my GoPro completely, but yeah, from the DSLR. It's millions and millions of stars, and of course we saw some shooting stars, but unfortunately we couldn't capture them. If you look closely above at the stars, you'll see satellites and all passing through. It's not cold right now. The sun is pretty strong, so just get yourself covered in case you plan to come here right now. But yeah, overall, so far so good. The stay was okay. I mean, it had sufficient blankets and all that, but just carry on bed sheets. These blankets that they give, right? They cannot be washing that every day after a guest checks out. Look pretty dirty, but yeah, sufficient to just help out. Carry on bed sheets so that you can just put the bed sheet between you and these blankets. So we are at the start of Gata Loops. There are like 21 loops, hairpin bends in this route, so gotta be careful. That's steep. Not that much, but yeah, I mean, at an angle of 20 degrees, I guess. So they say that many years ago, two individuals who were on a truck, right? They got stuck somewhere on top, and it was snowing heavily. They got stranded, and the truck got spoiled. They had no food, no water left. I could be wrong on this thing, but yeah, one of the individuals went down searching for water or food. Of course, it's snowing and the roads were heavily blocked. This person kept asking for water from individuals who were passing by, if at all. Yeah, I think he passed away. And later on, people say that at night they see individual asking for water, but when they turn around, there's no one. Something like that. I could be wrong. The very reason why it's advised just drop off a bottle of water out here. Yeah, of course, it's not environmentally friendly. That's a Thar, actually. Damn, I mean, I can imagine. I mean, people inside, no survivors. But the direction it looked like, the engines were facing towards the other direction, the opposite direction wherever I'm currently riding. So I believe that they were coming from the cliff. So that judgment is extremely important from either sides, right? If there's an opportunity to ride or drive in the center, if you're not causing any disturbance to the opposite vehicle, then please do that. But please switch lanes or move aside at the right time, and don't try to barge in. I don't think trucks would wait for you. So this, if you can look at the rear view mirror, the truck standing behind, has the same set of these nets sort of thing. So I believe this has happened just now. बराबर ना? आप लोग आए? किसी और का चोट लगी है क्या? चोट लगी है? संभाल के चलाओ. The roads are damn bumpy, so I mean we got massive bumps or potholes. Right? And for bikes, it's easier to maneuver and get past these potholes. Like if you see that I would barely or rarely even touch a pothole unless there is no option or if I am late. That's not the same for the cars, trucks, and trucks having, they have a lot of stuff that they carry, right? So I mean, and please never stand next to them, especially when they're potholes. Plus they're like these two gentlemen ahead on a Himalayan from Ahmedabad, I believe, and they've taken a bike rental from Manali, and just some time back they actually fell down with the bikes, and of course the person has a pillion and plus a lot of luggage that disrupts your riding position, center of gravity, and you can feel that the bike is actually having a lot more weight at the rear rather than front. I mean, if you're single, then just becoming a single rider, then yeah, you can easily do that. Back to rental bikes, I would never do that. I like my bike, but yeah, the front forks are damaged. If you remember the massive stone that I encountered during that water crossing yesterday, I think while we were reaching Sarchu, that actually caused it. Alright, espresso. These are capable cars, they're lightweight, and I mean all these Altos and all, I mean they work around much better than I see most of the cars doing, and especially during snowfall. So this is the road from Sarchu to Leh. I mean not Leh, I said till Pang the road is like this, and the moment you cross Pang is what I heard is it's plain tarmac. For a change that'll be good to ride a bit fast.
And then almost for another 1.5 hours the roads were bumpy and dusty continuously until we reached Pang, where we stopped for a quick, and little did I know that my bike's rear tire was going to get punctured by a sharp stone.
We've crossed Pang, and that comes after I mean almost like 4 hours away from 3.5-4 hours away from Sarchu. Got something to eat, and now we're headed off to Leh. For a change, the roads are good right now. So the rear tire actually I'm not sure whether it's a puncture or not, but I don't see any puncture spots, so it's a flat right now. I'm not sure how it happened, but check the tires, but I can't figure out if there's a puncture or not. Let's see if we can just find some people who are carrying a tire inflator. That's going to be useful. It finally turned out to be a puncture, and tried getting a lot of help, waved around for help to a lot of bikers. I don't mean people who are traveling on their own bikes, the rental bikes. I mean, not even a single person on these rental bikes stopped. I mean, it's pretty shameful, If you can't help, just stay back and just, for courtesy, just stand and ask what's wrong.
But thankfully there was a backup vehicle of one of these groups who offered to pump some air in the tire. However, I was still not able to fix the puncture, so I'm still rushing to look for a puncture repair kit.
Okay, let the dust pass. Alright, so finally got that puncture repaired. There was this husband and wife who were riding their own bike from UP, originally based out of Assam, and they had the puncture repair kit. I didn't carry it, but I'm going to buy that puncture repair kit from wherever I find next. There's nothing. It's just a bit deep towards the end, and the only thing I didn't want is to get my shoes wet. So it's closely been a day. It's actually more than a day since we have not seen any network on Airtel. Like I said, from Darsha, so it feels a bit weird not having to do anything with the phone. But yeah, there are some responsibilities that needs to be taken care. Hence, we need to reach late today because we need network, and hopefully, if there is a Geo SIM that we can purchase, I think we'll be doing that. I think this area is called Gaya. I mean, the view from here, it's like lovely, like this lush green grass crops, whatever they're growing, and these houses are standing out. Very quaint town. Gaya, not Gaya. Here it's written Gaya, but not the one Gaya that's there in Bihar, but Gaya. These are actually pink fountains everywhere.
And after a really long day, we entered Leh, and the first thing that we picked up were the SIM cards. And then we headed towards Leh city where we were staying. And that's basically the end of day 2 of my trip. Thank you for watching, and watch out for the next episode.